Are you drowning in debt and feeling like you'll never be able to catch your breath? You're not alone.
Millions of people are struggling to pay off credit cards, student loans, and other debts, and it's holding them back from achieving their financial goals. But here's the thing, getting out of debt fast is possible, and I'm about to share with you a step-by-step plan to make it happen. Let's start with a shocking statistic. The average American household has over $144,000 in debt.
That's a lot of money, and it's no wonder that so many people are feeling overwhelmed.
But the good news is that there's a way out, and it starts with understanding your debt.
There are two popular methods for paying off debt, the debt snowball and the debt avalanche.
The debt snowball involves paying off your debts in order from smallest to largest, while the debt avalanche involves paying off your debts in order from highest interest rate to lowest.
So, which one is right for you?
Let's say you have the following debts: a $500 credit card balance with an 18% interest rate, a $10,000 student loan with a 6% interest rate, and a $2,000 personal loan with a 12% interest rate. If you use the debt snowball method, you'll pay off the $500 credit card balance first, then the $2,000 personal loan, and finally the $10,000 student loan. On the other hand, if you use the debt avalanche method, you'll pay off the $500 credit card balance first, then the $2,000 personal loan, and finally the $10,000 student loan. The difference is that with the debt avalanche, you'll save more money in interest over time.
So, which method is better? Well, it depends on you. If you're someone who needs a quick win to stay motivated, the debt snowball might be the way to go.
But if you're someone who wants to save money on interest and can stick to a plan, the debt avalanche might be the better choice.
Now, let's talk about credit card debt.
This is often one of the most challenging types of debt to pay off, because the interest rates can be so high.
But there are strategies that can help.
For example, you can try negotiating with your credit card company to see if they'll lower your interest rate.
This can save you a significant amount of money over time.
To negotiate with your credit card company, start by calling them and explaining your situation.
Be honest and let them know that you're struggling to make your payments.
They may be willing to work with you to lower your interest rate or offer a temporary hardship program. Another strategy for paying off credit card debt is to use the 50/30/20 rule. This involves allocating 50% of your income towards necessities like rent and utilities, 30% towards discretionary spending, and 20% towards saving and debt repayment. By prioritizing your debt repayment and making lifestyle changes, you can pay off your credit card debt faster.
Now, let's talk about student loans.
These can be a significant burden, especially if you have a large balance.
But there are options for paying them off faster.
For example, you can try consolidating your loans into a lower interest rate, or using an income-driven repayment plan. If you have multiple student loans with high interest rates, consolidating them into a single loan with a lower interest rate can save you money on interest. For example, let's say you have 3 student loans with balances of $10,000, $20,000, and $30,000, and interest rates of 7%, 8%, and 9% respectively. You could consolidate them into a single loan with a balance of $60,000 and an interest rate of 6%. This could save you thousands of dollars in interest over time. Income-driven repayment plans are another option for paying off student loans. These plans base your monthly payments on your income and family size, and can help make your payments more manageable. For example, if you're single and making $40,000 per year, your monthly payments on a $30,000 student loan might be as low as $100.
Now, let's talk about negotiation tactics. When you're struggling to pay off debt, it can be intimidating to talk to your creditors. But the truth is, they're often willing to work with you. Here are a few tips for negotiating with your creditors. First, be honest and upfront about your situation. Let them know that you're struggling to make your payments, and that you're looking for a way to get back on track. Second, do your research. Know your credit score, and be prepared to discuss your financial situation. Third, be respectful and professional. Remember that the person you're talking to is a human being, and that they're more likely to help you if you're friendly and courteous. Finally, don't be afraid to walk away. If you're not getting the help you need, it may be time to look for a different solution. So, how long does it take to get out of debt? The answer depends on your individual situation, but with a solid plan and some discipline, you can pay off your debt faster than you think. For example, let's say you have a total debt of $20,000, and you're able to pay $500 per month towards your debt. Depending on the interest rates and repayment terms, you could pay off your debt in as little as 2 to 3 years. To give you a better idea, here are some specific payoff timelines based on different debt amounts and interest rates. Asterisk $5,000 credit card balance with an 18% interest rate, 1 to 2 years. Asterisk $10,000 student loan with a 6% interest rate, 5 to 7 years. Asterisk $20,000 personal loan with a 12% interest rate, 3 to 5 years. Of course, these are just examples, and your individual payoff timeline will depend on your specific situation. But the point is, getting out of debt fast is possible, and with the right plan and support, you can achieve your financial goals. So, what's the next step? If you're ready to get out of debt and start building wealth, I encourage you to take action today. Start by making a list of your debts, and then choose a payoff strategy that works for you. You can also consider working with a credit counselor or financial advisor to get personalized advice. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more personal finance tips and advice. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you know someone who's struggling with debt, please share this video with them. Let's work together to achieve financial freedom.